So right now I'm actually carving out a 64 by 64 area underground. It's going well. It's gonna take some time. I think I'm gonna go like, I don't know, maybe like 32 blocks up. Whew. Sorry. Yeah, maybe like 32 blocks up. I mean, 64 blocks up will be cool, but I actually don't think I have enough. I don't have enough, yeah, I don't think I have that much room. Like I'm at Y11 right now. Yeah. Thought I'd like maybe start the video off with some like game related stuff. Cool project. Like I said, it's going to take a while to kind of finish and dig all of this out. I don't know about how long, but a good bit. It's cool to have like something like this to do. It's like cathartic. You can just like mine away, drift away. Haven't made a video in a minute. And I think the last few videos that I've recorded have definitely been like very like far and few in between, I want to say. But I think it's mainly due to the fact that like I don't know, I just don't like really feel compelled, I guess, to be consistent with like making these types of videos and rambling and talking about stuff. It's cool and it's fun. I just like don't, yeah, I don't really have that like drive to do that. It's kind of just like a way, like it's kind of just a spur of the moment. At least it has been for the past few times. It's like, oh, okay, I feel like doing it now, or you know, something. I just kind of like feel like I'm like pulled in that direction. I'm like, okay, I feel like I need to kind of just like talk. For some reason, I'm not no. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure why. But yeah, I don't really have like a topic, to be honest. I did try thinking of a topic. I was, something. What can I like maybe speak about, whatever, and then I kind of just pressed record and didn't have a plan for myself. So this is kind of where we're at. I feel like there's so much that I could talk about. I don't know. I think something recently that I noticed, and I guess like you're only gonna notice this if you like watch these types of videos, is like how many people are kind of making these like maybe like philosophical or like life advice videos with particularly Minecraft in the background. I think it's just interesting. I guess like people might have saw, because it's like, and it's weird because like a lot of the thumbnails and such are like very very similar in the way that they're made. I don't know, I just find it interesting. Not sure why, but it's just something I noticed and I was like, huh, okay. Yeah, it's cool though. Like a lot of people like kind of just giving their like thoughts and such. What am I doing? Okay, I think I'm just gonna like mine this way. But yeah, and also not even just that. I mean, there's like even like kind of like a sub, I don't even know if this is the right word, but like a subculture of folks sitting in their car and talking, sitting in their garden, driving, like, like sitting in their backyard, things like that. Like, and they'll just kind of like talk about like life or things like that. It's so interesting like that. I mean, maybe this has always been a thing on the internet. Like maybe people have always done this, but like it just seems like it's kind of like out of the blue. But it's super interesting. It's like, but it's cool though, because like a lot of people can kind of just give like their opinions on random things, like life advice. Sometimes it's older folks, sometimes it's younger folks. Like, so you're getting like all these different types of perspectives. I guess a part of me wonders if it's like information overload though. Like, it's cool and great, but is it like, is it just like a lot of noise, I guess? And I mean, what I put out there may be a part of it. You know what I mean? Like, is it yeah, like, is it like adding, or I don't know how to like put that, but yeah, it's because there's like so much, like there's so much of it out there. Not sure on that. Just a random thought. But like a big part of it is good because like, you get to see like all these different people's perspectives on stuff. I just like, I guess the part that I don't, or I guess a part of it that could be like odd is that and I don't know this for certain, this is just an assumption about like some people that may be in that sphere and making those type of videos. Like I wonder, like, I guess I'll ask this, I wonder how many of these people that are doing this are like money motivated, or motivated by like maybe statistics or things like that. Like, does that like affect the I want to say like genuosity, but does that affect like the genuineness of what they say? Does that alter what they may talk about? Things like that. It's just, a thought. And maybe no people, like maybe everybody is coming from an absolute genuine place. But that's just like something that I like is I guess curious to me, or generates curiosity, I guess. Yeah, I think like a big part of it probably, a lot of people just want to be heard. I think people want to be like, yeah, like people want to be seen, people want to be heard, and that's like kind of like a way, I guess like an interesting part of it is like, I think a lot of people that may be in this like sphere, they're coming from this, it seems, right? This is all like my perspective and I could be totally wrong. But it seems like a lot of people may be coming from an angle of like, I'm the person giving advice and like what I'm saying is like, well, you know what? They may just be giving their advice and it's like, if it's helpful, take it. If it's not, don't. Like, use your best judgment. But I guess like I wanted to say that like, people might be like, I don't know, like everybody's trying to like give advice, I guess. And then maybe that plays into like the information overload, where it's like if you're a person that's consuming these videos, you're watching so many videos with so many perspectives and so much advice. I mean, like this goes deeper than like just like the types of videos. I mean, there's like whole podcasts and stuff of like information out there of what you should do. You know what I mean? Like so many people may be like consuming this and like, getting, it's great they're getting so much knowledge and so many different perspectives, but it's like, when does it become like too much, or when does it become more of a limitation rather than like a Um, like, what am I trying to say? Like, when does it become like just noise, honestly? Like, just like noise in your brain. Is it gonna put a lot of, like, could it put people into analysis paralysis? They have all this information, but may not like act on it. I don't know. I mean, you know, a part of it, it's like you're in charge of regulating what you consume, right? It's up to you to control what you consume and maybe like moderate that. I don't know. I really hope that none of this comes off as like bashing and stuff like that. I don't know. It's something that I've thought about, and you know, I don't know. It's just curious. I mean, like, you gotta like, I mean, like, has anybody, I wonder if there's like videos out there of people acknowledging it. Like, that's, I mean, like, I feel like just acknowledging it is, you know, good, like, just to talk about it, because I don't know, I just see a ton of it, like, and like I said, it's like so many different avenues. Like, there's people who have like this, like, they use a game as the medium and then they speak on like whatever they want to speak on, or some people have a podcast where they may like sit and have conversations, filming themselves. A lot of people film themselves in just very casual settings, like a car or their room or backyard or out in public, who knows. You know, there's so many different, it's not even, yeah, it's not just like one you know, different, it's not like one subset, it's like a whole thing. It is funny that like Minecraft is the most popular game medium. So there used to be, I want to say, videos like this where people would have a game in the background and they just talk about stuff, but more so just like pop culture, I want to say, more than like life advice or anything like that. I mean, it makes sense to have Minecraft as a medium because it's like this like very like lulling, kind of like relaxing, you know? It appeases that like maybe other side of your brain type of thing. Yeah. Like, I guess I could pose the question on myself, like, why do I do this? I feel like I've mentioned in past videos, like, that I don't know, really, or maybe, like, I've mentioned in some videos that this feels, like, not even, like, natural to me, or it doesn't even feel like doing this, like, recording. Like, it feels odd right now. It feels super odd. It's, like, you know, but it's just, like, an easy, like, way to just kind of, like, talk. You know, it's just an easy way that I can, like, also kind of, you know, in a way, like, kind of record, like, where my mind is at different stages. Because I look back and, like, some of the videos that I made are, like, years old. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. You can go and revisit. And, you know, see where your mind was at a certain point. What were you thinking about? Like, that's kind of cool. I'm, like, making, like, a journal. Because I think a lot of the stuff that I talk about, I mean, I haven't really, like, vetted it or, like, gone back through it too much. But, like, I'm just talking about, like, my own, I'm either talking about my perspective on stuff or, like, talking about, you know, maybe my experience with something. So it's kind of cool to see that. I also, like, typically like, avoid, I mean, I think for a lot of past videos I would have like a, you know, a goal. Like, I would like have something I'm gonna talk about, but like new ones I'm not really like doing that too much. It's just kind of like, let me just press record. Like, I feel like I need to talk. Like, I kind of just have this like feeling like, I just feel like talking. I just feel like, you know, recording something, putting it into the ether and letting it be that. and like calling it there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad like I was able to like kind of like just talk about that specific thing, because like I feel like it's like this, like it almost felt like an elephant in the room, you know? Like there's like so much of that out there. I'd be so curious to see like other people's perspectives, like other people's videos, kind of just acknowledging that and like what they think about like this type of content here. Like, you know, people just talking and having whatever medium they choose, whether it's a camera pointed at their face or gameplay in the background. It's kind of just like, it's interesting. Yeah, like I'm like kind of like just thinking of like more examples in my head of like what I've seen. Like I've seen some people go and play like old Call of Duty, like they'll play like Modern Warfare 2 and talk about stuff. Like I've seen like a decent amount of folks doing that. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think yeah, someone needs to like report on it, you know? We need like journalists like acknowledging this, that this is happening. We need like psychologists studying this, like why is it happening, and like diving deep into it. Like that's so cool. Imagine somebody has their thesis and it's like, if there's a student, if there's a PhD student somehow watching this, there's your thesis. Like do your thesis on just this subgenre of video, and like why is it happening, what its impact is on just people. Even better if you can actually somehow like interview people that do it and like get their perspective on it. Like that'd be sick. That'd be a cool thesis, I think. You know, super niche. Maybe there has been people that have talked about it. Maybe there are other videos like speaking on it. Yeah. It's kind of insane to even see how many years have passed since the first video that I posted. Like I want to say from the top of my head that it's been at least 3 years since I posted my first video. Like that's wild to think about. I mean, it's not like in a crazy amount of time, but you know, it's kind of a little insane. A little insane. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool though. It's cool stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool though. Such a random idea, but like so cool. Like have a thesis on this exactly. Do research on it, figure out why it's happening. I mean, like there's like, I think like older-ish examples, like maybe from like the 2010s, of the 2000s. There might have been videos like this, just more obscure and harder to find. Or like videos like, you know, like just in the talking randomly, or like, you know, just kind of like talking about life and stuff genre. I don't even know, like, what do you even call that? What's the name? What's the name of like this genre? Like the thing that pops in my head, just like talk videos, but I don't know. Maybe it needs a name. I mean, I think a lot of people talk about like life advice stuff, you know, like they give their advice on, yeah, just random things in life or whatnot. Yeah. I feel like I do that a lot. I ask a lot of questions. Like I ask people questions and I always try to get like all the information that I can about something. Like from people who may know more than me. And I think that's great. But sometimes it can feel like you're just procrastinating like action because you think you need more information when you really don't, and you already know what you may need to do, or you know what you want to do. But you keep seeking information because it feels like progress, almost, you know? I think it feels good. I don't think it's bad to seek advice or like seek help, or like more so like advice. Like it's not a bad thing at all. Like let's say like you want to go to college, but like you talk to like so many different people that have already been to college and or whatnot, and like get advice about going, should I not, I don't know, like something random like that. Like it's like I feel like you can like, at least for me, maybe this is, I don't know if this is common or not, but like, you know, I may be the person to kind of just like keep asking and always try to get like as much information as possible, because like I don't, for some reason I like equate like more information with like I'm getting better. But I feel like the getting better kind of comes with just action, you know what I mean? Like I think you can listen to all of the advice, you know what I mean? And I think it can be helpful, but I think like just experiencing and taking action is like what's gonna like be the real teacher in the long run. I'm sure there's like a really good analogy for this. Some like cryptic analogy. Yeah. 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 Because like I've made videos like even like kind of like saying something that I'm like maybe struggling with or dealing with, and like what I'd like to do to fix it. And even talking about it like feels good, you know, like talking about like, let's say like you need to take action on something, you've been procrastinating something, or you haven't really been putting action into something, like you know, even like talking about it like makes you feel like maybe accomplished. Like, okay, I talked about it. I talked about what I want to do. Check that off, you know. Check that off the book today. Like, maybe you just haven't really done anything other than like maybe just talk about like what you want to do. Yeah. I'm definitely, and maybe a lot of people can relate to this, but I'm definitely like a I really dislike the fact that like I'm so like it's ingrained in me to like not take action. Like it's very frustrating. You know what I mean? If I want to like accomplish something, it's like climbing Mount Everest, just to like take action on something. Even just the start. And maybe the start is the hardest part. I've heard that decent bit, but like You know, like stuff that you could talk and talk and talk about, like wanting to do something, and or even think about it, think about these ideas. Yeah, I'm almost like anti-action man, and I like don't like that about like myself. Like I like by default, like I love comfort. You know what I mean? I want to be like in my comfort zone, or at least like, yeah, that's like subconsciously that's where I'd rather be. And yeah, that's definitely frustrating. Very, very frustrating, because it's like, you know, I might be able to like accomplish and do things that would make me really, really happy, but like I'm like halted by my own inaction. And it sounds so simple, right? Like just do it. Just do it. Like just get up and do it. But like I just have like this thing, this like weird mental block, or like I don't know if it's like lethargy. That's the right word. I don't know. And what's crazy is like I've seen this in other people, and like I always try to do my best to like nudge them. Like I see this, and like what's crazy is like when I see it in other people, like I get like annoyed. Like when I see that like lack of action in other people, I get like annoyed by it. I'm like, and it almost makes me like, resent sounds like a harsh word, not resent, but it's like, it's because I know that that's something in myself that I don't like. So when I see it in other people, it makes me like annoyed. It's like the way to put it. Disgruntled. And I wish, and I always try to like motivate those people. I always try to nudge them, you know, I always try to nudge them out of their comfort zone. It's like I'm trying to speak to them, but I'm actually speaking to myself in a weird way. I'm trying to get them to move, but I'm actually trying to like get myself to move. But yeah, that's something that I've noticed as well. Something that I've like kind of like caught on to, or have noticed, like when I've like ran into that type of a trait, when I've run into somebody who's more lethargic, or I don't know if lethargic's the right word, but like, you know, someone who may talk about wanting to do something, and they're like, oh yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, I want to do that, yeah. But like they never act on it. Or yeah, like they never put any action towards what they want to do. And it's so crazy, yeah, like I'll get like super like just like disappointed, you know, like, or annoyed, I guess, at that. But really it's like, you know, it's me, like I'm annoyed at it because I'm annoyed at that trait in myself, and I know that still is in me. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's funny how that works, for sure. Funny how that works. I've made videos, like, to be brutally honest, like I've made videos on stuff in the past, at least I feel like from memory, of stuff that I've like, I was kind of talking about, like, you know, I needed to do something, need some big change, and like I sit and I stay, and I don't do anything, and like that's the most like, it's so weird. Yeah, it's so weird because on the outside it sounds so simple. It sounds so simple. Just do it. Like you know you want to do something, and I just don't. And sometimes I wish that like because I've met people in my life that at least it seems like they're doers. Like they have this like thing in them that kind of just like pushes them. Just do. It doesn't have to be anything extraordinary. They just like do stuff. You know, they take action. They're like, I want to do this, and then they just do it. And that's what a wild concept. Like, man, I really want to do this one thing, and then they just do it. I'm like, wow, that's insane. Like, look at you go. I'm like, why can't I be... Yeah, it's like I have to fight against my own nature to like literally just be happy or like do things that would probably make me happy. It's weird, man. It's weird to be in that spot. I don't really want this video to go on for too long because I do have to like, you know, it's like late for me. Past my bedtime. For sure. Yeah. Like, I wonder what the future... I mean, sometimes I think, you know, with the last video that I made, or maybe sometimes I think, like, that's it. That's the last video that I'll ever make and I'll ever do, and then I almost feel like... This is what I'll say. I almost feel like when I actually stop, and this may or may not be true, but I almost feel like when I actually stop making videos, like, that'll be because I literally took action and like started doing maybe I'm wrong on that, but that's what I feel like. Like, I feel like you'll know if I took action and started doing, like, if I like don't make videos. Maybe not. That could be untrue, but it's just something that popped up. Who knows? I think I might stop here just to kind of keep it somewhat short. But interesting topic that randomly popped up just from talking. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and end things here. Yeah. Cool. Not sure really how to end the video, so I'm gonna just go ahead and end it. Peace.